Hello, hi, welcome to Cryptic Hybrid, and this is 9 p.m. Now, 9 p.m. is a visual novel in which you are trapped in a lab with zombies and you have to make the right choices in order to escape that lab with your brain still intact. Now, this build of 9 p.m. that I'm playing was made in just 1 week, but the plan is to expand on this build and make a full-fledged game with more locations, more playable characters, and of course, a bigger story. Now we have this build up, so on Ninja.io, so we're gonna check it out together because it's really cool. Let's start. Choose your fighter. Well, we can only choose him. His janitor Gary would love to just watch bingo every day. Not paid enough. That's debatable. Still uses Walkman and thinks you're groovy. Alright Gary, you're up. It's 9 p.m. on a Friday and you are pissed. You could have been at home watching bingo for about 30 minutes already, but you had to clean up after Steve, your good-for-nothing co-worker. Where the hell is he anyway? He probably just made a mess and left like he always does. God damn it, Steve. As you walk back to your office, the lab is empty and quiet, but not unusually so. You pull out your ancient Walkman and are just about to turn it on as you hear a low growling sound. A stray or something that found its way into the building? Maybe you should go look around. Or maybe it was nothing. You don't hear anything right now. And honestly, you really want to be done for today. Well, we either go to the office or investigate. I say we investigate because, you know, there shouldn't be any growling around this lab. You carefully step out into the main hallway, trying to make as little sound as possible. At the end of it, near the bathrooms, you see a tall, kind of lanky figure. Wait a second, is that... Christ, it is Steve, that damn idiot. What the hell is he doing here? Ask him what the hell he's doing, wait for him to notice you. No, let's ask him. Steve doesn't seem to appreciate your tone of voice all that much. He starts groaning and whining and drooling all over the floor? Okay, something isn't right with Steve. Uh-oh, he's a zombie. You start to wonder if he smoked weed in the bathroom again. I don't think you get that from weed. Last time he did that, he threw up and you had to take him to the ER. Oh, it's kind of a pussy, Steve, really. I mean, that's from just weed? Even had to pay the damn bill for him because he said he was broke. Come to think of it, did Steve ever pay you back for that? He said he would, but... Suddenly he turns around and growls right at you, interrupting your train of thought. He's... Oh, goddammit, Steve. He's turned into a zombie! I knew it. Alright, we should run, hit him with our mop, actually demand your money back. If he's a zombie, he's not gonna care about money. He's gonna care about eating our brains. Let's hit him with the mop. Thinking about it now is a little weird, but you've dreamt of giving him a slap with a mop for a while, although you pictured him alive and not trying to get a bite out of you. Poor Steve. Maybe you shouldn't have yelled at him when he knocked over your toolkit yesterday. No, actually, that was warranted. He was being an idiot and you told him to watch out several times. Hey Steve, you think I was too hard on you yesterday? You ask. Steve just stares at you open-mouthed. So no hard feelings, it seems. You give him a friendly nod. He tries to bite you again, but he can't do anything with the mop keeping him at bay. Good. Now what? Ram it into his mouth or do a ninja kickflip? I don't think Gary is that athletic. Let's ram it into his mouth. You cringe a little at this idea. Even Steve isn't annoying enough to warrant such treatment. But the real Steve isn't there anymore, is he? What? Don't get sentimental now, old man. Steve growls in surprise, but as you shove the mop far back into his throat, the growling stops. He stumbles backwards into the bathroom and you close the door in front of him, locking it with your janitor key. You're safe. For now. With Steve now locked away, you have to escape this place somehow. There's probably a lot more zombies running around. You tense up when you suddenly hear footsteps once more, but the young woman running around the corner clearly isn't a zombie. She looks, disheveled and is clutching two big binders to her chest. Oh wait, you know who she is. One of the unpaid interns. Cassie or Kelly or something? Steve was kind of into her, if you remember. She's after me, she yells as soon as she notices you. Please help me. You have no idea who she is, but you suppose you have to do something. It's probably another zombie. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I should save, right? Yeah, I should have saved for every option, but anyway. Let's see. So what do we do? Tell her where the back exits are, give her your mop as a weapon, or tell her to hide in the bathrooms. Well, no, because we have Steve in the bathroom, and at least in one of the bathrooms, so no, let's tell her where the back exits are so she can run away. Thank you so much, she says. You feel a little like a cool action hero. It's my duty to help, you inform her. Which is technically true, only you normally say that after unclogging a toilet next to the offices. She smiles at you. Good luck then, mister, she says. You only nod stoically, keeping the action hero persona, but you feel pleased. Speaking of pleased, let's lower the music because it's a little loud. Huh, helping people feels almost as good as watching bingo. Oh come on, helping people is better than watching bingo. As she disappears down the hallway, you take a look around. Which way will you go? Alright, let's say for this option too. To the front door, to the back exit. Let's try the back exit. Might be safer? Back exit it is. Thankfully it seems to be open. If not fully, there's something weird blocking the way. A body? Hey, you need help? You ask. No answer. Then you notice a small animal sitting next to the body. It's a pretty fat raccoon and it's staring at you unblinking. Wait, can animals be zombies as well? I think they can, Gary. Hey, you didn't bite that fella or something, did you? You ask the raccoon. It lifts its tiny weird raccoon hands as if to say, and what if I did? Not very reassuring. Suddenly the raccoon gets up and starts walking towards the exit. It stops halfway to look back at you. Does it want you to follow? So we either investigate the body first or follow the raccoon. You know what? If the body's another zombie, I'd rather follow the raccoon. The raccoon's probably right. You can't believe you said that sentence in your head. Too much weird stuff has happened today. You're not risking it right in front of the exit. Both you and the raccoon step outside and escape into sweet, sweet freedom. Finally. Now you just need to get home and then you can watch bingo in peace. You hope bingo still exists in the apocalypse. Probably won't exist for long though. The raccoon tugs at your overall. Its beady eyes suddenly seem very big. You can't come home with me, buddy, you say. I don't think it's legal to keep you as a pet. The raccoon gives you a look. The look says, it's the goddamn apocalypse, dude. What, you think you're gonna get arrested? The raccoon is right. You said it again. Alright then, you say. I'll call you Steve. I don't think Gary's a very imaginative person. And we survived! Nice! The raccoon isn't a zombie. Choose your fighter. Again? Okay, so she's the unpaid intern. Unpaid intern Katya is actually here for work experience but has only served coffee so far. Nervous wreck, sometimes cries in the bathroom on breaks. Alright, Katya, let me just lower the sound volume too, because that was really loud with the raccoon. It's 9 PM on a Friday and you've just awoken from your accidental nap in the break room. How embarrassing. Why did no one wake you up? In fact, where is everyone? And wait a second, it's 9 PM already. They didn't leave you here, did they? Oh my god, they totally did! And the door to the break room is locked. Scream for help, try to kick it down. If we scream for help, that might alarm zombies, but we don't know there are any zombies. Let's try to kick it down. You're too weak to kick it down. Also, wouldn't this be destruction of private property? You don't have enough money to replace it if it gets broken beyond repair, and you still have a ton of student loans to pay. No, there's gotta be another way. Climb out the window, coming soon. Try picking the lock with a hairpin. Wow, okay, why not? You crouch down with your hairpin and start picking the lock. It can't be that hard, can it? On TV it seems to be over pretty quickly. As you are still moving the hairpin around, you hear something on the other side of the door. Has help arrived already? Hello? You call out cautiously. There's no answer, only growling? An animal maybe? Some kind of dog? But why would they let dogs into the labs? Suddenly something rams the door from the other side. You jump back in shock and see a man bursting through, foaming at the mouth. Wait, you know that guy? Isn't it Steve the janitor? He's not all that good at his job, but he always greets you with a smile and you've grown to appreciate him. Now he looks straight out of a zombie film. Because he's a zombie. You squeak as Steve comes closer and closer, his hands outstretched and reaching for you like in a horror movie. Stop it! You shout, but he doesn't seem to understand you. He's probably trying to... well, he's trying to eat my brain. He's trying to prank you, scold him, eat you, throw a chair at him and run. Communicate with him. Steve has never been that eloquent. Let's throw a chair at him and run. I'm too young to die, you scream as you grab the nearest chair. And I don't want my parents to have to pay my stupid student loans. You throw the chair at Steve as hard as you can and storm out of the break room. Running, it turns out, isn't all that easy with high heels on, but you can't stop. Not until you've outrun Steve. Maybe you should have closed the door to the break room. You run a corner and almost run into a wall. This is the end of the hallway. You cast a nervous glance back, but it doesn't seem like Steve is following you anymore. Still, you can't just turn and go back, can you? What a mess. You should have never started working here. This whole lab is bad news. Alright, enough self-pitying. There's 2 doors you could go through to get out of here. You put your ear against each door and listen. One has pittering sounds coming from behind it. Behind the other one is just dead quiet. Both seem kinda suspicious, honestly. Pittering. I'm not really sure what pittering means. But I'm gonna go for the pittering one. It's risky, but as soon as you enter, you sigh a big sigh of relief. The pittering was coming from a fat little raccoon, munching on something it found under one of the lab tables. Hey, don't eat that, you say. Who knows what it could do to you? The raccoon stares at you. Its eyes seem weirdly intelligent, like it understood perfectly what you just said. Then it squeaks and runs away, disappearing down the hallway. Strange little critter. Suddenly you hear a long, low growling sound. Wait a minute, you know that voice? Is that... It is her, Supervisor Jenna. Supervisor Jenna, who never thanks you for bringing her coffee. Supervisor Jenna, who made you mop the floor on your first day instead of showing you around the lab. Supervisor Jenna, who made you cry and then told her co-workers at lunch within your earshot. Supervisor Jenna, zombified. Bitch and a zombie. Looks like karma has finally caught up to her. You know you have to escape her, but the temptation is strong. Now that she can't fire you, should you tell her a few choice words? What? No! She's a zombie! Stay strong, escape, give her a piece of... No! You should escape! You should escape, Cathy. You have to stay strong and alive. Even though you have a whole lot to say to Supervisor Jenna, you turn and book it out to the next room. You can hear her footsteps behind you as she starts chasing you. Are zombies supposed to be this fast? Maybe they're 28 days later zombies. Whatever, no time to think. You round the corner and see a man standing in the next hallway. One of the janitors, you think. He doesn't seem zombified, but you can never be quite sure with these things. You cast a frantic look behind you, then back to the janitor. She's after me, you yell. Please help me. He stares at you for a second, probably trying to figure you out, then nods. There's an exit that way, he says. Go down the hallway and then turn left 2 times. Elevator should still work, you can take the stairs too. You thank him profusely, which he shrugs at, but you can see he's flattered. What a nice guy. Now let's get out of here. Supervisor Jenna is vicious. And that was it. Thank you for playing 9 PM. This is currently where the alpha ends. So you can check out the developer's Patreon, early access to new builds, plus sneak peeks, plus concept art, plus more. And did you get all the badges? What badges? I don't know what badges. What? Are you sure you want to? Wait, what badges? Oh, badges. We have 1 badge. You survived. Oh, okay. So there's... Okay. We don't have any... oh, so there's 4 badges for Katya to find. And what? 10? For Gary. Alright. So everyone, that was it. That was 9 PM. I mean, for an alpha, it's pretty solid. It's a short build, but it still gives you a good idea of what to expect, and you can obviously try different things and see what happens. You can try to unlock all the badges in here, which seems to be quite a lot of badges for an alpha, but that's great. Try it out. You can try it out. Make other choices than I have. And to be fair, I did survive the zombie apocalypse, or at least the lab, so I think I've done pretty well on this technically first playthrough. So that was it. That was 9 PM. If you want to check it out yourself, you can find it on itch.io. Just see the link in the description below. You can get it for Windows, Mac OS, and Linux. You can get it for free, or you can give the developer, Fulman, $1, $2, $3, $5, $10, how much you like as support. And of course, you can check out other games from the same developer. But hopefully, I really hope 9 PM is going to be the focus. And we'll be able to get new builds soon with more characters and more of a story, to see more of the lab, maybe find out more about like what actually happened and why there's zombies in this lab. Were they created? Was there something else that happened somewhere else? Where like what happened? We don't know. Was a zombie brought in for for analysis? Who knows? But for now, that was it. 9 PM. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up real quick. And if you like what I do here, consider subscribing. That would be actually immensely helpful. If you could subscribe, tell other people about the channel, spread the word, check out the back catalog too, check out YouTube, check out BitChute, check out Odyssey if you want to see all the cool games that I cover. And after that, please take just half a minute to see the ways through which you can support me so I can continue doing gaming coverage and more for a very long time. The best way to support me is to go to cryptichybrid.locals.com and join my locals community. You can join for free, or if you want tons and tons of perks, you can become a supporter. That's $4 a month. But but for those $4 a month, you get early access to videos, you get supporter only live streams, you get to decide what I play every Monday on live stream, you get behind the scenes content, you get to ask questions for future interviews that I do, for future developer interviews, and your questions will take priority during those interviews. You participate in game giveaways, and you also get access to never before seen videos, a growing catalog of videos that are nowhere else, and they're gaming videos, and you can see more cool stuff that I've covered, but I kept hidden for some reason or another. So check it out, cryptichybrid.locals.com. Other ways to support me, just see them in the description below. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. This has been 9 PM, and until the next time we see each other, try not to die, and have an awesome day.